Once upon a time, in a peaceful kingdom surrounded by lush, green forests, there lived a young princess named Elara. She was known throughout the land for her kind heart, her love for nature, and her curious spirit. Elara often wandered through the forests, feeling a deep connection to the trees, animals, and everything that grew around her. But one day, a dark curse fell upon the kingdom. On the eve of her 16th birthday, Elara pricked her finger on the thorn of a mysterious black rose. As soon as the thorn touched her skin, a deep sleep overcame her, and a powerful spell spread across the entire kingdom, freezing everything in time. The once thriving forest turned still, the animals fell silent, and the people of the kingdom slipped into an endless slumber. Years passed, though no one in the kingdom was aware of it. Then, one quiet morning, Princess Elara's eyes fluttered open. Confused and disoriented, she sat up in her bed, rubbing her eyes. Elara stood and looked around. Her room was exactly as it had been before she fell asleep. But something felt different. She hurried outside her chambers and into the castle courtyard. To her horror, she saw that everyone around her, her parents, the servants, the knights, was fast asleep. No one moved, no one spoke, and not even the birds in the sky chirped. Elara rushed through the castle halls, her heart pounding. She made her way to the village, where she found the same scene, people frozen in mid-action, as if time itself had stopped. Determined to find answers, Elara returned to the forest that she loved so much. As she wandered through the thick trees, she stumbled upon a small, mysterious figure hidden in the shadows, a young boy with ragged clothes and messy hair. His face was smudged with dirt, and yet, his eyes were full of life. The boy smiled at her. "Finally, someone else who's awake," he said. Elara gasped. How could this boy be awake, when everyone else was trapped in slumber? "You're awake? How? Who are you?" Elara asked hopefully. The boy introduced himself as Finn, a clever and adventurous child, who had been wandering the woods when the curse was cast. Somehow, the forest protected him from the spell, but he had been alone ever since. Together, Elara and Finn explored the forest in search of clues. As they ventured deeper, they came across an ancient stone tablet covered in vines. The carvings on the tablet told the story of the curse. The kingdom's slumber will only be broken when the heart of the forest and the courage of the princess unite. The curse can only be lifted through teamwork and bravery, Finn read aloud. Elara understood that this was not something she could break alone. She needed help, and she needed to be brave. "We need to find the heart of the forest. Together, we can break this curse," Elara said resolutely. Finn nodded, and with that, they set off to find the heart of the forest. Elara and Finn faced many challenges on their journey. They crossed wide rivers, climbed steep cliffs. They navigated through dense, enchanted woods. The deeper they went, the more dangerous it became. At one point, a thick fog descended upon them, making it impossible to see the path ahead. Elara began to feel afraid, but Finn encouraged her to keep going. "We can do this, Elara. If we work together, nothing can stop us," Finn said bravely. Elara nodded, drawing strength from his courage. They pressed on, relying on each other to stay safe. Finally, after many days of travel, they reached the heart of the forest, a towering tree with glowing golden roots. The tree was surrounded by a ring of dark thorns, the same black thorns that had cursed the kingdom. Elara knew what she had to do. She reached for the golden roots, her hands trembling. But before she could touch them, the dark thorns began to move, twisting and curling toward her. "Finn!" "The thorns," Elara called out fearfully. But Finn, quick on his feet, grabbed a sturdy branch and pushed the thorns back, giving Elara enough time to touch the roots. As soon as her hand connected with the glowing tree, a brilliant light filled the forest. The thorns dissolved into dust, and the curse began to break. Back in the kingdom, people slowly awoke from their long slumber. Birds began to sing, and the trees rustled in the wind. The entire land, once trapped in silence, burst to life again.